Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Macross VF-1J Valkrie from Bandai. This was a reissue of the original Macross figure designed by Takatoku Toys in 1982. If you're a Transformers fan, this may look familiar to you as the VF-1S mold of this line was used to create the original Jetfire. However, this is a reissue of the original from Japan, which was actually from the series Super Dimensional Fortress Macross, widely known in the US as Robotech. This particular model was piloted by Hikaru Ichijo, the main protagonist of the series, or if you're familiar with Robotech, you know him as Rick Hunter. So with that out of the way, we can take a closer look at the figure. Another really nice figure, especially for 1982. This thing was, I mean, you see it in jet mode here, it's pretty damn near perfect. Not so much in the other transformations, but still for the time, very nice. I mean, very accurate for the time, especially when you compare it to maybe some of the Transformers or Diaclone figures that came out at that time. One thing that's really nice about this is it has this landing gear here, which is all on a spring. I can show real quick. These will pop in and out, so I can pop that right in. And then it has a tab here, and you got to be a little careful. This thing has a tendency to clip you on the thumb when it pops out, and this is all die cast, so it's not that pleasant when you get hit with it. But there you go. Same thing on the back. Yeah, these are all die cast wheels. These do spin, so these will do the same thing. If I can, you gotta pop that tab out there. And yep, you press the tab here and voila, and there's your landing gear. So that's really nice. Yeah, this does come with a sticker sheet. I have not applied the stickers to it, but there are stickers that you can apply. Maybe we could take a little closer look and you could see maybe some of the details a little closer. Now this does have two transformations. It has the Gerwalk mode and the, I guess you would call it the, I don't know if you would call it the Valkrie mode, but the Battroid mode is what it is called. Okay, so I will start by showing you the Gerwalk mode. First we're going to have to pop this landing gear back in here. And the transformation isn't too bad, but the one issue with this is there are a lot of parts that you sort of have to move things out of the way in order to transform things correctly, and if you don't do that, you do risk breaking things very easily on this. If you have the transformation down and you're aware of what you need to move, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's if you don't know what you're doing, you can break it. So the first thing we can do here is these wings will slide down, and then this will pop up here. Now this is the first part of what I was talking about here. In order to get these arms out, these arms are not going to clear the legs, so the legs will come down, but these arms are not going to clear those legs unless we first detach them like so. Now from here we can start pulling out the arms, and in this Gerwalk mode here, you need to sort of, if you can see, you need to sort of angle them in order to watch, I'll show you with the feet. In order to pull this foot down, it does need to be at an angle, and you see there that head is kind of getting in the way too, so you got to be aware of where everything is, because you are going to have to shift things around in order to complete the transformation. So yes, that has to be at an angle. If you have it all the way down, obviously, as you can see, it's not going to clear that. So we can do the same thing with the other arm. Once again, it needs to be at the angle there. Pull that leg down, and now the feet will come out. You see these will pop right out. There's your arms. And now you have two sliders here for your hands. 1 and 2. And that's actually as simple as it is, though, to complete the Gerwalk mode. And there you go. Just pull these antennas up a little bit. Maybe I can, yeah, let's try to get him a little better shot here. And he does come with a gun. You can only fit it in his right hand here. As you can see, the left hand does not have a hole for the gun. There you go. Not quite perfect, but again, for 1982, this was very well made, especially comparing it to some of the Transformers of the time. Maybe spin him around, get a look from all the different angles. Again, if you're familiar with Jetfire, same exact transformation. The only difference is just a few minor details that are different, as this is the VF-1J model, and that was based on the VF-1S model. So the head is different, and that might actually be it. I'm not sure exactly what else is different about it outside of the head. But, I mean, transformation, that's going to be the same exact thing. Now, he also comes with a clip here. I can show you. Now, you can use this clip to actually put the gun, attach the gun to the back of his arm. So if we put it like so, then this will come in, I believe it's like that. Yep, just like that. I may have it upside down, but you get the idea here. I think, let's try it from the other angle. Actually, that may be correct. Just like that, and you can attach it. So let's get that out of the way, and we'll get him into the Battroid formation. So, first thing we want to do here now is we're going to want to take your legs. You're going to unclip those. Now this time we're going to flip them all the way down. You see there is a little hole there, and there is a little, where is it? There's a little tab you can see right there. That'll fit right into that hole. Do the same thing with the other side. The feet will open, well, yeah, those will open up again. Now the back here, let's see if I can get this in frame. This piece here, let me show you. This piece here will slide down, and from there, now the back, you're going to be able to bring this back, and at the same time, well, you can get that head through. And there's another issue here. You see how the antennas on there, it's not clearing. So let's see. What we're going to have to do here is make sure we flip the head first to face the correct way. And then from there, we should be able to fit it in. Just need to make the head face forward first. Now these arms here are going to need to come up. Let's see. Yeah, a little finicky on this part here. Come on. Let's make the arms face down. I'm not cooperating. Yeah, it's like you just have to make sure these arms are going to face properly. It's really hard to, there we go, get this on camera. So there's the arms. The antenna here will flip up now. And that's really it. The issue there is when you pop this piece up here, you just have to make sure, you see how that's, you got to make sure you have these arms straight here. Once you have these arms straight, see how the other side is, that's the problem I was running into. It's the other side. As I'm pulling that side up, the left side's falling back down. So you need to kind of hold these two back up, and now you will clear it, and you can complete the transformation here. so there you go. Yeah, he's a very big, it's a big figure, so it's a little hard to get him exactly in frame. We can put the gun back in here, and as you can see, once again, for 1982, even for today, this is very nice. I mean, I'm in love with this thing right here. To me, even compared to what comes out today, this is just a really nice figure. I mean, this came out in a time when these were really toys that were meant to be played with, you know, whereas it might not have the articulation of what we have now, but the thing with a lot of the releases you have now is they're really display pieces. They're not really meant to be played with. So, like me personally, I find myself wanting to just take those out of the box, and once I put them all together, I kind of just end up throwing them on the shelves, and I don't really want to mess with them too much, as I'm afraid I'm gonna, you know, mess something up on them. Whereas this one's really meant to be tinkered with. He does have articulation on him, however. You have your arm here. This is on a ratchet to go 360, as well as your other arm. Your head can also do a 360. Not much up and down motion on it. Your elbow will bend about that far, and then about that far back. Doesn't really go up and down at all. Your leg, you can kick it up a bit. You can even get it backwards about that far, and then you have a little bit of a bend on this knee here, so that's nice. I believe that's about it, but again, you know, for the time, that was actually really well articulated for 1982. And again, it's just, to me, looking at it, even though it may not be a perfect transformation, it's very close to the series. And maybe it's just nostalgia on my part, but I love the blocky look of these old anime figures. So yeah, that's it for now. Once again, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will try to pump out some more of these videos for you guys, and I will see you next time.